security. But then, in all their infinite wisdom, for as large as what this airport is, none of the terminals are connected. You have to take a shuttle from one, like security to terminal.
No! Hi, everyone, and welcome into the Dapper Degens. My name is Josh Albrecht.
I'm still catching up on sleep. Martin Shereen.
White Claw Curelock, checking in.
Con Crud in the Northeast.
And I'm Dan.
Yay!
Yeah. Hey, Will, you need to go to the store and get some zinc.
I'm already on it. It started yesterday. That's
A
what
to Z, baby. A to Z.
Yeah. A little cold action, a little post nasal. It's a blast.
Yeah, that's weird.
Thanks, New York Comic Con. Appreciate you.
It's weird that would happen
Right.
when you're like in a space with a bunch of people
That are
Right
absolutely
next to you.
disgusting and turning
Yeah.
down free deodorant.
So gross. I mean, like,
But it was fun,
and
though,
I'm talking
right?
about me, like just me. So gross. And if I know how gross I am, I can't imagine the other people.
I mean,
Never
you
had
guys,
that stuff.
y'all saw the hygiene medic, right?
Yeah.
No. Tell
So
me more.
normally at conventions, you see the cosplay repair person walking around with all the supplies. I saw a version of that, but person was just strapped head to toe in various like deodorants and perfumes,
Incredible.
toothbrush and stuff.
It's beautiful.
Oh, that's neat.
It's kind of like one of those bathroom attendants or something.
Are you supposed to tip him afterwards?
I want it to be a situation though where it's just like he's got like a coat and he opens it up and he's just got deodorants on this side of it and like sprays on this side.
Oh,
I mean, I can't
I got
say
whatever
my-
you got. I got speed sticks. I've got, degree. I got, what are you
It's
looking
all,
for?
it's all just travel size shit to just like give
Yeah.
people as they walk past.
Yeah.
I
That's
did
right.
take advantage of Dr. Squatch in San Diego when my travel kit ran out. And it was just so convenient because they were next to the Roosevelt's booth in the Star Wars section. I was like,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah, they were.
There you go.
nothing like limited edition of deodorant.
Yeah, yeah. That's not saying something. Hey, speaking of Roosevelt's, that's how we usually start this, and we throw it to Will, who tells us about the latest drops since the last time that we did a podcast. Before we get to Will, actually, I wanted to show off the fit. I know a lot of
Oh
people were
God,
waiting on
no.
this. We
No,
got
I'm not.
the full suit of the scare floor.
The full suit.
Pants. Yeah, the whole thing there.
Oh, so beautiful.
God. I've
Just
seen
as good as Tiger
far.
Styles was pretty good. Pretty
I've
good.
seen far too much of that tracksuit the past week.
I mean,
Did you not get this one, Will?
No, I didn't,
Oh,
and I have
did
no
Did
intention.
anyone else get it?
I did. And
Okay.
Yeah.
Wear
I-
your, stand up. Show us your pants, Martin.
He's not wearing any. That's
they're
the hint.
jeans. However, I did.
How about if
also
every week we
add-
did a one degen random pant check? That's on you. Are you wearing pants? Are you wearing pants? Let's see. All right, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, he's wearing pants. All right, we're good.
Boo. All right. So what about this, Martin? You said you have this too.
Right, so I bought it, right, and it's it's the new slimmer size. So I also bought a large top, just to try that out. I haven't
How'd that
actually
go?
taken it out of the bag yet.
Oh.
But
Oh,
soon,
shocker.
and if it
It-
works well, then there might be an extra medium top for Sir William over here.
Oh.
Now, Martin, did the tracksuit end up in the tracksuit tunnel next to Shirt Mountain?
Yeah, you guys.
I have to ask.
Move. No, it's still in my luggage from Sunday,
Oh, great.
Monday, whenever I
Hey,
left. I don't
hey,
know.
at least Terry will be happy to know somebody else hasn't unpacked yet from the trip.
Yeah, right.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get into that. A lot of fun stuff
Yes.
from NYCC. But Will, shirts.
Last Thursday.
Roosevelt.com.
Last Thursday.
Yes, sir.
Scooby Doo.
Scooby Dooby Doo.
Hey,
Oh,
Did anybody other than Ross buy something?
No, and I'll tell you why. Because my favorite Scooby Doo shirt is the help me,
Road
the one that
Trippin'?
Road Trippin'. Thank you. And I still have only worn that like once. And so the last thing I need is another Scooby Doo shirt.
Smart.
Hey.
What Ross does? Ross,
Yeah.
how many
'Cause he
shirts from
needs-
that drop did you buy?
I'm sorry. The app actually needed a update, so that's new. I'm checking in there. I'm pretty sure I got all of them though,
You bought the whole drop.
except for the t-shirts. I mean, I got every Kunu. I'm pretty sure if it works here.
Dude, I
If
did
can
not
get
know you were
for it.
that into Scooby-Doo.
He's
Yeah,
not.
we own every Scooby-Doo.
So Ross, you bought 4 Kunus,
I
2
bought
polos, and 2 hoodies,
nope,
and a
nope.
jacket, and a t-shirt, and a t-shirt, and a sweatshirt and hat. 2
Nope.
hats.
All right, I bought 1 hoodie. I got Scooby Snacks. I got the jacket.
Okay.
I got Scooby Doodles. I got Mansion of Mysteries. And shout out to Stone Cypher. And Behind You. I did not go for the Haunting Heads. Haunting Heads was that guy of the drop.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I didn't get the t-shirts. I did not get the polos. But
Yeah,
Have any of
two
us
different
ever
drops,
seen?
right?
I've never seen Ross wear a jacket.
I've never seen him wear a Scooby-Doo shirt.
Neither have I. And he's such a huge fan.
Huge fan.
It's
Never seen him
absolutely
wear one.
amazing.
And all the times we've been on the podcast, hung out, I've never seen you wear a Scooby-Doo.
so
Nope, not once.
I have worn them to Universal.
Oh.
which-
So you're
That makes sense.
so you're just gonna wear all of them at Orlando Informer in like a month.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
more than likely, probably not. But
Gotcha.
'Cause he's
Okay.
gonna wear Harry Potter and Jurassic.
yes, probably. I mean, when we go with other people, I usually try to coordinate. When it's just Lana and I, Scooby Doo.
Gotcha.
I've seen
sure.
so many
It's-
photos.
it's
of him
like
at-
Schrodinger's
I've never
cat.
seen him in Scooby-Doo. Never.
Never seen him in Scooby.
I don't know if I can even show you a photo.
No, because there isn't one.
No,
because you
there-
don't
there's
wear
nothing that
them.
exists.
Doesn't exist.
It's a problem.
This
The
is all a
limit-
ruse.
All right. Well, that
All right.
was Thursday.
That
what
was
else do we have?
Thursday. Well, we didn't have a drop zone on Friday, but we did have the Pizza Beard party on Saturday.
Oh,
we
right.
did.
So.
Now,
Sure.
No, that
We-
was technically
online
Friday in person, Saturday
Yes.
Yeah.
on app.
The
Yes. And
online
let me
drop.
say, I was very appreciative to be able to be there in person on Friday and pick up my Pizza Beard shirt and hat from Scotty with Jake, the man in attendance, because they went quick in that
Yeah.
drop on Saturday.
Oh, the entire Kunu run, extra
Yep.
small to 4X, is gone.
It gone. I mean, I think there were a few smalls left, and that was about it. But yep. So I got that, got all that, and did Ross?
Yep.
All right, good. All
I
right, so
ended
we
up with 2.
all
So
got 'em. Nice.
No,
Yep.
we didn't. We didn't.
No.
No.
Will, did you not?
No.
Oh,
I wasn't there on Friday.
I mean,
I had work, and then Saturday I saw it, and it's a cool shirt, and I love Jake, and I'm so happy for him. I have the OG pizza shirt, and I've never worn it.
Where's
Um,
OG at?
I was very happy to get this
Oh, right
pizza shirt. I know Dan, you might be
OG.
able to agree with me here that the first pizza shirt, not Kunu. So it's a little snug, fits a little snug. Jake's doesn't. Jake's fits nice. Jake's fits real nice when you're eating pizza. I was a big fan. All right. Well, yeah. So that was the pizza party. I know, everyone else who was there, being Martin and Dan. You guys got the shirt.
Yep.
All right. What else we have?
And then Tuesday was Gremlins Part 3 or Part 2.
It was the third
It is the
Third,
third
Gremlins
drop.
release. Hmm.
Right.
And we had another Gremlins drop.
Which I know Martin was all over because Martin loves Gremlins.
Martin
I
loves
do love
Gremlins.
Gremlins. I do love
Like-
Gremlins. It went to cart. The
Awesome.
light
But-
blue one with Gizmo and the cartoon.
Gizmo's gadgets.
Yeah. Oh my
Mm.
goodness, that looks just so cool.
How many shirts are currently in your cart? Because I feel
I
like
don't-
every week things are in
He
your
doesn't
cart.
wanna know.
We never hear
I
them leave the
don't.
cart.
Right. Yes, I don't want to know because that's where they go to marinate, and then I figure out, do I really need this? Right? Like, and sometimes the universe works in my favor or
Mysterious
against me.
ways.
Yes. And like something will sell out, right? So it's like, well, clearly that wasn't meant to be. And
So are we
Yeah.
calling your cart base camp before it goes?
Oh, that
up
is
the
base
mountain?
camp. That is base
yeah.
camp.
Yeah.
I'm going to need you to check. I want to know how many shirts are currently in your cart.
See, I would be more curious before the app did the update where you couldn't just hit the plus or like go maximum to see what the remaining quantity was. Because I
Right.
bet you at some point Martin forgot and he
And had
had
2,000 shirts in his
yeah,
cart.
he had like
Yeah.
600 mediums.
Just
Well.
shown in his cart.
And then there was a little bit of a restock today, and we got the Scorekeeper hoodie today,
Yeah, right.
which
Yeah.
is a nice,
That's
pleasant
cool.
surprise for
Was-
our.
was that a
our good
restock?
friend. No, that's
No,
brandy
hoodie's
new.
new.
Yeah, I was
Brand
gonna say,
new.
Shout out to Matt Neary. I know that's a big one for him.
Did
I was
anyone
talking
get
to
it?
somebody. No, I was talking to somebody today, and I said, for some reason, I don't know if you call it OCD or what. I've never thought about this on any other shirt. I see that shirt, and I want to take a marker and go up to it and like scribble something in on it.
That's the intent.
So bad. Like I just want to.
It's supposed to look like a scorecard.
Yeah,
I know.
It looks like a
I know.
scorecard, and,
I know,
and
but
stuff is filled in on it.
I guess what I'm trying to say is, if I've been drinking and you see me with a pen and you're wearing that shirt, don't get
Run,
close.
just
Oh
run.
boy.
Run.
That's good to know. I'm going to call the drop of the scorecard hoodie today unfortunate timing for them. If I wasn't mad at baseball right now, I think I would have probably spent the money and got it because I love the shirt. I wear the shirt. I don't know what it was. Today I just was kind of feeling like I didn't like baseball. I didn't like baseball today.
Now, Josh, why is that?
We don't have to talk about it.
No, I think we should definitely go there.
What was that flag with the big L on it?
Yeah, what was that?
That was for a loser's loss, Cubs. That happened on Saturday.
Yeah, but I think it's fitting for the last two games.
Yeah. Well, the Brewers beat the Cubs and then forgot that the goal was to win the World Series, not beat the Cubs. And they beat the Cubs and completely forgot about how to play baseball. And so I am extremely exhausted coming home from New York and have spent the last 2 nights at American Family Field, both night games, watching the Brewers just get torn apart by a $350 million Dodger team.
Hold on. He's complaining about getting to go to playoff baseball.
He is.
Right?
It's playoff baseball is great. It's more great when your team wins.
That's true.
At least one of the games.
I mean, they're saving it.
I'm so used to this.
They're just saving it to just win the two away and then like seal the deal at Game 5 at home. They wanted to make it interesting.
7.
Oh, whatever. But still,
3 games on the road. 3 games, which is why not winning one of the 2 at home is big, because it's like now
there's
you need
no momentum.
I need to win 2 out of the 3 in LA.
Yeah. Shit.
Yeah. If you're curious,
That's rough,
because
bud.
I also do a sports morning show, I have statistics for you, such as the fact that only 5 teams have ever come back in the postseason down 2-0.
And who are those teams?
3 of those teams were in the World Series. Only 2 have done it in the NLCS, which is what the Brewers are playing in. Also, if you were curious, the Brewers in this series are batting .086. They're not. It's
that is terrible.
It's really, really bad.
That's not good.
Yeah. So 300 means that you got to hit a third of the time that you're at the plate, right? 200, a fourth, 100, so on. Less than 100 is usually like you wouldn't be playing Major League Baseball.
So
and that's the
one out of
entire
every.
Team. That's the entire team.
So out of the full lineup, they go through the lineup and another third and get a hit.
Yeah, they've had 5 hits in 2 games total. It's been very bad.
Oh, I'm so
So
sorry to
anyway,
hear
I
that
didn't
for
buy
you.
the hoodie. I was like, I
I'm-
don't really want the hoodie.
Hey,
the point.
come move to where Martin and I live, because that's like all of our sports teams. Yeah, we're good at getting to the playoffs and then just fall apart.
Don't even.
Yeah.
The Nats won. I don't care that it was 6 years ago or however long.
Yeah, it was 6 years
Nationals
ago.
won. Brewers have never won. They'll never win. They just love making
Well,
me
you
feel
know,
bad. Yeah.
at least they
Hey,
made it
Josh,
to the
I do have a
playoffs.
question, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
You have all these statistics. How do you find that? Are you provided them like at
Yeah.
the beginning of your show?
AI
Are you looking this
hallucinations.
stuff up yourself? Like,
Listen,
who's crunching these numbers?
Twitter is still very big for the sports world. People like to go out there and they get frustrated, or there's just, especially with baseball. Baseball has so many statistics, and so there are people who like I'm not even kidding, people that go to college for like sports stats, like to be a
Like
statistician,
analytics, basically.
and that will work on this and work for broadcasts to do the math, bring this up, and have it available for the broadcast teams or for the team. They have people that work for the teams to get this information. So then the coaches and the coaching staff can use the analytics to go, all right, well, this guy is batting.
Wait. I know this. I know
759
this
against-
movie.
Against
Wasn't that Moneyball? Wasn't
Yeah,
that Moneyball?
a little bit, yeah. But against lefties. So don't put him in against lefties. Put this guy in against lefties, and blah 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 blah. So that's where all the stats come from.
Gotcha. Okay.
The nerds. The
AI
nerds. do the stats.
GM.
You're right. And now the nerds are losing their jobs to next gen stats by AWS and the rest of that crap. So, but yeah, so I didn't buy the hoodie. I don't know. Maybe they win 2 or 3. Maybe it gets added to my cart. Maybe they get swept
Maybe.
and I don't buy it. We'll see.
And then we'll revisit next year when the
Yeah.
hope and dreams come alive again.
Yep. We start all over again.
So
The tears
Josh,
of
you said
pride.
you didn't sleep all weekend,
Mhm.
and I know this was your first time up at New York Comic Con. So like,
Mhm.
and you went to San Diego, right?
Mhm. I did go to San Diego. Yeah.
So like,
Also, didn't sleep in San Diego for the record.
oh, yeah, I mean that tracks. But like,
Yeah.
what do you think of now that you've seen the 2 big
Yes.
coastal cons?
Yes.
I want your opinion.
This was the big question, right? Was like, which is more insane? And the answer, without a doubt, is San Diego. It is
What,
not
because
even,
of the scalpers and
It
resellers,
is
right?
not even. No, the scalpers are unique to New York. Unique New York.
No.
I didn't
No.
have a bunch of people. Listen, the second I got through the exit gate in New York, there were 7 guys standing there saying, "You done with your badge for the day?" I mean, I literally.
No. I'm
they
not
were
talking
saying-
about that scalper and resell.
Oh.
I'm talking
Oh.
about the con itself.
Oh. No, okay. Well, yeah, then that's pretty similar, I suppose. I mean, listen, the biggest difference between it was just the overall pandemonium of the con. Like, were there a ton of people at NYCC? Yeah. But it seemed like there were a ton of people in San Diego for SDCC. It was like just outside the con was just as nuts as inside the con. You couldn't escape at all. And I expected it to be that way because New York, has a lot of people in it. And it's like
does.
right in Times Square. But you could, like, on the way back to the hotel when I was walking, like, I could breathe. I felt like I was away from it. I didn't really feel that way at San Diego. There were parties and stuff happening the entire time. And so nothing against NYCC. I still thought it was awesome. I thought it was a good time. I love the fact that it's this con that's happening and then you can leave and 10 minutes later in Times Square. Like, that's a crazy thought to me, that they can pull that off and that they make that happen. San Diego's more spread out, but no, it was a great time. I did enjoy it. Yeah. San Diego was definitely more crazy.
Martin, you want to impart your wisdom here?
I mean, everyone's definition of crazy is, can be interpreted differently. For me, again, and I keep going back to this, the biggest difference for me is, in New York, you go to the convention, you have to go inside Javits. As soon as you step outside, yeah, there's like food trucks, but as soon as you like scan your badge to get out onto the street, you're done. You're no longer in convention world. Versus in San Diego, that spreads on for like 4 or 5 blocks in every direction.
At least, yeah.
And it's just it's different. You know, it's worth it. You know, I tell everyone this. It's worth experiencing once. You know, I know a lot of people, they did it once and it's like, yep, I'm good. I never need to go back again.
Oh,
I
I
enjoy it.
definitely want to go back. I definitely want to go back to New York more than I want to go back to San Diego.
Sure. I mean, New York for
100%.
you is also a shorter flight too, you know?
Well, that's true, but there's more I think to do con
Right.
related at San Diego. But again, the fact that I can enjoy New
You can
York
explore New York. Yeah. Yeah.
and not have to worry about like Ubering all over the place and doing everything else. Like
Right.
it's
Well,
just
that's, you
it's a
know,
lot easier to make a trip out of it.
and mass transit, subway system.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so
The
They have
transit
good
in New York is-
transit in if you know where to pick it up at in San Diego, it's good.
yeah, I'm saying like I don't know necessarily that you need to worry about that because there's so much going on within walking distance. There's just no way to see it all at San Diego. There's just no way. And New York, it was like I could see what I needed to and then go and be a tourist in New York City. That was the difference, which I enjoyed. Like I would like to do that again and take Jordy or the whole family. You know, Jordy had a great
Nice.
time too. You
Good.
know, so that was fun. It was a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah. How did you guys enjoy NYCC? I was the only Dan. You were also a first timer, right?
No, I went
oh,
last
you've been
year.
there.
I saw Dan last year.
What did you say that this was your first? What am I thinking of? Maybe sleep deprivation is kicking in. I don't know.
So my comparison this year is San Diego. Whatever the vibe was like off this year.
Ooh.
I can understand that.
But even the activations outside, there really wasn't much going on. So everybody was crammed in the exhibition floor. The panels and stuff quite weren't there to get the true San Diego experience. And the hallways were crushed. So like in San Diego, it literally took me the better part of 4 days to get to 3 booths because it was just so much like pushing. But I like the whole ambiance of the couple blocks decorated,
Yeah.
out. And I don't want to call it like I felt safer in San Diego walking around, but it was more getting to stuff outside the con was quicker. The food, was relatively easy to get to food. New York, I mean, I will always take Chicago over New York. New York's like dirty, covered in trash all the time.
Smells like piss.
And
a lot of smells.
like the amount of tweakers jumping out at me and trying to dance with me and touch me on the way to and from Javits on 37th rapidly increased as the weekend went on. But I think, going with Carlo and folks who know the city well, take you to really cool places. We had a good time. I will say this year, New York, being on the exhibition floor, New York captured more of that over the top detail booths and art in it just still had that feel this year.
So I will say that New York Comic Con, the show floor itself this year felt better. Because normally when you go like all the way down to the far right hand side, the 38, 39 up to 43, it usually dies off back in that corner. There's a lot of really cool stuff back in that corner this year.
I think them moving Funko over in that corner really helped with that.
Yeah, Funko not being front and center and like having Nickelodeon and everybody up there and Funko being dragged the other way, it kind of balanced out the show floor a little bit better.
Well, and then you had that Post Malone thing in there.
Yeah,
that
the big rig
added
thing.
another activation in the middle of just run of the mill tables and from the vendors.
There were some better hackable spaces, I guess you could call them, that felt more than just a table and a booth. Which was nice. Artist Alley is always goes above and beyond. There's a lot of awesome people down there.
So one of the big things that I want to talk about now, should we go there? I'm going to go there.
Go there.
In regards to NYCC was the Outpost. So I think I'm going to just say in general, there were people that bought the shirts, the exclusive shirts. It's not like no one was buying them, but the hype around them didn't seem to be as big as I think we all thought it could be, until maybe the floral, right? Maybe. Um, Everyone was waiting for the Outpost.
Yeah.
This was my first Outpost experience. I know that the way that they do Outposts have changed a little bit. I saw no benefit to the Outpost. And I'll explain.
No,
why.
because you've overpaid for shirts already. You didn't need to buy the Outpost. Like
Right.
let's retcon back to last week.
But hear me out on this. So first of all, the Outpost opened at noon.
Yep.
Okay. So you got there to get your shirts at 10, and then it was go find something else to do and come back for the Outpost. Except for the fact that then there were people that were just there for the shirts in the Outpost. So then they'd get their shirts, they'd be done by 10:30, 10:45, and they would sit around for an hour and 15 minutes until the Outpost opened. And literally, I would see other 3Xers looking in line and going, there are 2 3Xers ahead of me, and they're going to just grab any
Everything.
one-offs that would be there. Not to mention the fact that any of the, sleep deprivation, like this, the misprints or the let's try something crazy, they don't usually do that in the bigger sizes, right? So Medium Mafia could go nuts in the in that department because that's the size that they do. That makes sense, right? The whole point of the Outpost is they throw stuff in there that didn't work, one-offs, etc. Not really a 3X thing.
Or stuff from conventions that either, old cons that are still sitting in stock or something like that.
So both on Friday and Saturday, I just happened to be there still at the time that the con or that the Outpost opened. I wasn't in line. I wasn't anything to do, but I could see what was in the 3X area at noon. There was nothing. If I would have waited in line, and I understand it's a risk and whatever else, but if I would have waited in line for an hour and 15 minutes to try to be the first or second 3Xer to be able to go and look at the 50, 60 shirts, whatever it is that they had in 3X, I would have been like, oh, this is a waste of time. There's literally nothing in here I want or need. And then I would have left. And then I heard they restocked that at 3:00.
They
periodically
throughout
the day,
periodically.
random.
Okay, so that was the thing, is that just from people that I had talked to, they had said that like it used to be where they were restocking it randomly a lot more than they did at New York, and that it was kind of more set. If it was something to where they were throwing a few extra in there every like 10, 15 minutes, I think then I'm a little bit more enticed to hold my spot in line, thinking, well, the first people that go might now be missing out. It's just luck of the draw. Maybe they throw something in there, at 12:20 instead of just at noon. And that's just not how it was. I'm not saying their system's bad. I'm just saying it immediately made it to where it had no value to me.
But is it no value to you because you're you? Mr. Collector, have everything. Take some of the first timers.
The newbies.
100%. 100%. Yeah.
To them, even the spread out distance, they're getting access to things that
are either
they
discontinued
weren't
or
around. They weren't around for. Or sold out. Or I mean, come on.
I'll tell you this. Right.
I mean, Dan does have a really awesome shirt on right now. That's all I have to say.
Dan has one of one. It's a unique story of how he got it too. It was good timing. He got it. The thing is, like, that's a one-off for a 1-for-1. I'm telling you this, Dan, a lot of the shirts that I saw there that were this, I can't sell for $30 on BST.
Right.
And so I'm looking, it's just the game's changed a little bit. Even seeing some of those shirts and I understand they're new with tag, but seeing those shirts in the Outpost, it still wasn't like, holy crap, I got to buy this. It's all right. Well, I could pay $20 more for this than if I just bought it on BST used. That's just how it was. Again, I'm assuming they still moved a bunch of shirts, so it worked for them. I'm just telling you that was my opinion. That's what I experienced in my first Outpost. I think it's important because for a lot of insiders that maybe don't get to go to cons, or especially ones that aren't Outpost featured cons, and they see the Facebook posts of people being like, look at this insane shirt that I just got. I got the MCO floral. Oh my God. And people are like, holy crap, I got to go to a con with an Outpost. Yeah, no, they're just showing you that one-off, that one person that won the lottery,
Yeah,
essentially,
pretty much.
going to the con and going to the Outpost, which Dan, you were as you're wearing it this time around. But I'm just saying, for everyone else, don't think that if you're like me and you have a ton of FOMO, don't think that going to a con that has an Outpost is going to take care of all that. Because
I honestly think I walked through the Outpost twice the entire weekend, and I was just like, "Nah, I'm good."
Yeah. I mean, I will completely agree. The medium folks got to see some of the craziest
Oh,
one-offs and prototypes, and I mean,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the D23
that purple
off-color one.
Yeah.
That it was the
Scar one.
yeah, the Scar one. Man, when Carlos was in the meetup and the blue lights and stuff hit it, and the entire shirt just glowed.
What about the
Was
Mickey one with
amazing.
the Epcot
Yeah,
like design behind it? Very, very cool. Also medium, you know. So it's like, you know, it's just how it goes, man. You know, some of us bigger
Yeah.
dudes.
It's
I
more
get
so
it.
that now the one that to me was the winner out of the whole weekend was that purple foil.
Yes.
That Winnie the Pooh
Yes.
shirt. That is
100%.
a banger.
Which
100% a
one is that? I
banger.
might not even have seen that.
So you know the Winnie the Pooh one, the neon one, the Heffalumps one. I call it
Mhm.
Heffalumps After Dark.
Yeah.
There is that shirt that is all black with purple foil for the entire design.
Dang.
It is
Yeah.
gorgeous.
Damn.
I
really
walked
is.
up to the person that snagged it, and I was like, "I will literally trade you anything for that." And they
Didn't
were like,
Mandy get it?
"Nope." Yeah, Mandy's daughter loves it, and she's like,
Yeah,
"Nope,
right.
this is mine. I'm never trading this." I was
Right.
like-
Yeah.
but that was like
No,
that was the
everyone
really
has a
cool
price.
shirt.
Everyone has a price.
No, not her. I inquired.
She has a price.
So, but no, like to me, that was that was really like the true takeaway from the weekend. Like that is a true one of one. We will never, ever, ever see that.
I
that
think a lot of
design.
people were freaking out about another one of one that was not in the Outpost that we saw on Saturday, worn by one
Oh,
Ian.
Oh,
That
the black Kraken hoodie.
Yes.
That is a true one of one and made specifically for him.
yes, John T even commented on a post about it to stop everyone from freaking out, saying,
Yeah,
"No, this is a one for one we made for him."
it
Everyone
was
calm
gorgeous,
down.
absolutely gorgeous,
Mhm.
and
Listen,
I'm
we
happy
spent
that
a lot
he
of
has
time.
it.
Remember, like Forrest, I think, like posted a photo of the Kraken being black and grayed out, and
Mhm.
being like, "Oh my gosh, this is what it would look like."
Right.
Yep.
To see it in person, yeah, it looked
It was
pretty good.
gorgeous. It
looked
was
pretty
beautiful.
cool. Looked pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. Anyway, so New York was a lot of fun. I was a huge fan of the meetup. I thought that the meetup that they did this time around in New York, it really felt like it was back to what Roosevelt's does. It felt like,
Yeah.
you know, from the music to the having some snacks and drinks and just commiserating with people,
Yeah.
they nailed it. That was
It-
exactly what we've come to expect, and they
So-
did not let us down.
Regarding that, I honestly think this is probably the best meetup we've had since my first meetup, which was New York City Comic Con Mosh Isley 23
Yeah. The Globe and Gramercy.
at the Globe. That was my first true meetup, meeting a lot of people in the community, and it was absolutely
Yeah.
ridiculous. It was absolutely amazing.
I know MegaCon for me with Steve was
MegaCon 24, right?
pretty big. I would
Well,
say that
yeah.
one was probably
Yeah. That's when they rented out the carousel.
Yeah.
Building.
Rented
had-
out.
they had
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
That was
I mean, yeah.
that was huge.
But no, this yeah, because the Globe was all us, the back room before Mosh, and then yeah, at Sun on the Beach, that little the garage bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that was good. Ross, how was your weekend?
What?
For the record, we broke the record for longest Ross has gone without saying a word. I don't think Ross has said almost anything since he said
White Claw.
Kulak.
No, he said he bought Scooby-Doo shirts.
That's true.
Yeah.
We had Scooby-Doo.
I went tailgating.
Hey.
Illini football. It was
Nice.
Ohio State. Dave Portnoy was here.
Did you
Nice.
talk to him?
He's a New Yorker, obviously.
Did you get
Right.
him? Is he going to be on the podcast?
We were talking.
Are we getting bought by Barstool?
trying to get peaches on the podcast.
for 6 cents.
Yeah.
Pennies
We
on
would-
the dollar,
we would
kids.
take it. Don't lie. We would take it.
But yeah, I don't know. It was a good, just winter, dude. Winterizing sucks. Like winterizing the house, putting the pool away, putting outdoor furniture away, taking the
Yeah.
canopies down, like getting the snowblower
Primed and ready.
ready to go. Dumb. Don't
got
move
cold. It got
north.
cold here.
Move south.
No, you should definitely move to Florida where you don't have to deal with any of that.
Yeah,
Your pool's open year round.
dumb.
It's just you can skate in it for some of the year. All right, well, great. I'm glad that you also were okay there, Ross. You know, we did miss you. We did. I don't know if you saw. We did take a photo at the meetup of all of us with a White Claw. Although I will say, I think that only Martin and I were the only two people that drank it. Did you, Dan? You had one? Okay.
Yeah.
Dan was slamming high noons.
I was holding
so
it.
I didn't know
That
Did
was the
you-
extent of it.
Did you? at
No,
least
so you
tag?
thought I was slamming high noons. I only had 2 drinks at the meetup.
Did you
No,
tag
I had
White
more than
Claw?
Oh no, I was
no.
flipping you off. That's highly ill-advised.
Yeah, no, Will did not want to hold a period. I said, come on, we're all holding the can for fine. Like that was
Yep,
it
that was the
he was
extent of it.
not-
I'm not
that
drinking
was the
TV
extent.
static. I'm sorry.
yeah. Anyway, White Claw.
Mine was just
you know,
pure
where you at?
heartburn.
Exactly. I don't need that.
So anyway, we missed you, and hopefully the
Missed
next
you guys
time we all
too.
get together, you'll be there as well. Martin, I'm gonna open the floor to you, bud. We got a little time here. What do you got for us this week?
You know, what do I have? I don't have strawberry thoughts, that's for sure.
No, those are Ross's.
Yeah, no. Let's talk about what things to do and not do when you're traveling to a convention. You definitely don't overlay trips. Because I only got to see you for like 2 hours on Friday, Josh.
That's true. I was curious where you had gone, and then I saw pictures of you with
I did see a
Insiders.
picture.
I went into an elevator, and the next thing I know, I'm like in Denver. It was wild.
Magic Elevator.
Yes.
The
I must have
Wonka
missed that at the con.
Yeah.
All jokes aside, why don't you tell everyone what the hell you pulled off when everyone else was in New York?
Sure. So I will preface this by saying this was a plan that Dan and I had together. He was
good guy Martin.
supposed to, yeah, he was supposed to also come on this trip, but
Smart guy
some
Dan.
things changed. Yeah, some things changed last minute, and he wasn't able to make it. It was a good thing that he stayed in New York. Otherwise, I think his
That
wife
meetup
would
was
have
fun.
not been all
Yeah,
that.
we had a lot of fun in New Jersey Friday night. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, don't bring the wife in there because she would have been just as happy going by herself to Will's thing.
Well, I think she just enjoyed your company,
Yes.
Right. So, yeah, Friday morning, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, went to the convention at noon. I hightailed it to Penn Station, took the train to Newark Airport, got on a plane, flew out to Denver.
Landed
they
at what
have
time in Denver?
I landed at 5 p.m., I think.
So 7 p.m.
local
East
time.
Coast.
7 p.m. East Coast. They have this like shuttle train, which is actually really cool. It goes straight from the airport right to downtown Denver. It takes about 37-ish minutes. I know that's very specific, but I just remember that on the app. Get down there, get to Great American Beer Fest, which was, I've done Beer Fest in the past, but they've always been like outdoors during the summer. It's
Right.
hot. the fact that this was in a convention center, it was nice and cool. There were well over 200 different breweries being represented there, a few different merchants selling stuff. Roosevelt's was supposed to be there this year, but and that was actually part of the reason that Dan and I were solidifying this trip. We wanted to, make sure and show our love for the local crew that was going to be going to this event, and also make sure that Dustin knew that he was appreciated and he didn't get too lonely. But no, they canceled that, and you know what? It's okay because still had the flight booked, had the tickets purchased for the event, was still going to do it. I was there for all of 3.5 hours, I think, before getting on the train back. Which,
God.
Okay, keep in mind, right? The event ended at 9:30. My flight was
Jesus,
at midnight.
man.
That's 2.5 hours. That should be plenty of time to get from downtown to the airport and make it onto my plane.
No.
So
wait a minute. I'm sorry. So what time was it when you left the con, and what time was your flight? Say that again.
You mean the beer fest?
That's what I meant. Beer fest. Yes.
Right. So it ended at 9:30.
Okay.
And my flight
PM.
was 2.5 hours later. Correct. PM.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's about a 25 minute walk to the train station. The train didn't leave right away. It's only a 40-minute ride.
Sure.
Halfway along, the train stops for 20 minutes due to a medical emergency. I'm on the train and my plane starts boarding. I hightailed
Martin had really bad anxiety for about 15 minutes.
Did you get off the train?
When the train got to the airport, which it pulls up to this station that's outside the terminal. It's probably a good 10-minute walk to the terminal. I ran as fast as I could, made it through security. But then, in all their infinite wisdom, for as large as what this airport is, none of the terminals are connected. You have to take a shuttle from one, like security to terminal.
No!
Oh, I love this.
So I'm patiently waiting. Okay. The doors open up. I sprint. It's 2 levels of escalators up, and I'm running. I see my gate. I get to the gate. I scan it. Luckily, the door is still open, right?
Okay.
How close did you cut it? How close?
So they scan there were 2 girls that they were helping with their tickets. I scan my ticket. I get on the plane. They are on the plane no more than 30 seconds after I am, and the door closes. Like, I almost had to sleep in that airport for 6 hours until the next flight. Which I'm glad I didn't.
Keep in mind, all of this so that you could get back to New York at what time?
5 a.m. I think
5
it
a.m.,
was.
6 a.m.
Yeah, 5:30 a.m. Yeah.
So this is a red-eye flight.
Yes. A red-eye flight.
Overnight. Okay.
Yes.
I'm assuming you were able to sleep a little bit on the plane, although at this point maybe not. Adrenaline pumping.
Did you get bumped up to first?
I did not. No, I did not.
I had a window seat. He was on the plane.
But not gonna lie, all that running, like, it made me realize how out of shape I am. Like, if you're out of shape, you do a whole stretch of running.
The fact that you had to buy a large hoodie
Yeah,
should tell you you're out of shape.
Yeah, that was a little too far. When I bend down,
I get down in my, I sit down, like I'm chit chatting.
How winded were you?
I was very winded.
Were you hands on hips or hands on head?
Later, I started getting nauseous.
Oh God.
I
can't do this.
Hands on knees, hands on hips, or hands on head?
This is like, hands on hips. And then the next thing, like, I'm just like,
I'm
like
so dehydrated. I just drank a shit ton of beer and didn't drink any water.
Yep.
I didn't eat any pretzels. When did I eat? Oh, about 12 o'clock East Coast.
Hey,
Oh, no. He's going to claim he had the food necklace.
Yes.
That was a cop-out. That is not a real beer fest necklace.
No.
You know what? It was fine, though. It was fine. Fortunately, Michael and Ron took care of me. They each made necklaces for me, which was very much appreciated. Thank you very much. No, I mean, it was still, it was so much fun. I definitely want to go back.
Wait a minute. So you get home
I get home.
You don't even get home. By the way, people, then he went back to New York.
Yes.
He went back to New York for NYCC. It's not like then he went home and could pass out
Right.
at 5
yes.
a.m. and then
Went
sleep.
back
No.
to New York, took the train back into the city.
Got into the city at probably like 7 a.m.
Yeah, took the subway up to the hotel, which is near Broadway and Times Square. And
when did you go to the con? I mean, then you slept in, right? You didn't need to go to the con.
I slept. So my goal was to sleep for like an hour. That turned into like 2.5 hours.
Weird.
I made it to the con though by like 11 a.m. So
I remember seeing you go, what the hell are you doing here?
yes.
And Martin was The Walking Dead on Saturday.
Oh,
Let's be real.
incredible.
But I kept going. I kept going. And then I slept super well Saturday night because people were like, you better get a good night's sleep because you got something, very important coming up the next day. And Colleen and I went and saw Hamilton on Sunday, which was amazing. I was completely blown away. I thought I had lunch plans with Dan. It turns out that's a whole big ruse, and
surprise!
Like 9 people were in on it, so that I wouldn't make other plans.
Yep.
But no, it was a whirlwind of a weekend for sure. And
I'm
I
glad that
will
you
say
did it so
this.
we could hear the story.
I mean, I will definitely say this: you're sorely missed on Friday night. There were a lot of people that asked, "Where's Martin?"
Yeah, I know. And it's funny, right? Because I know that Carlo and Rich took an Uber out to Bolero, and it was like that was the crew that came out last time.
Yep.
Are you okay there, Joshy?
Oh my God! Did everyone else miss that?
I didn't hear him. He was too low. What did he say?
Ross being completely silent almost the entire episode. He said there are a lot of people that missed Martin, and we're like, "Where's Martin?" Ross goes, and Ross.
Everyone
Ross,
knew
you
you
had
weren't
your
coming, bud.
opportunity to
You had your chance to
don't
come.
worry, bud. People miss you too. It's not
Friday
just-
night,
yeah.
they were looking for Martin, but I mean,
and Ross.
and Ross.
Oh God, that was gold.
See, when you make it known that you're not coming to New York Comic Con, everybody's like, "Oh, he's not here. He's not just gonna randomly show up." You made that very clear.
Oh my God,
Oh,
that was awesome. Thank you for that. Oh, all right. Well, yes. So NYCC's in the books. It was a lot of fun. Great American Beer Fest also in the books. Thank you for sharing that amazing story, Martin. Whew. Now it's time for our Ask the Degen question,
Oh God.
which we're going to have from our friend Josh Blum, a little bit modified by yours truly.
Oh, God.
So Josh asked, "You're on death row. What's your last meal?" The caveat I'm adding to this is it has to be from a Disney park.
Mm.
Well, I know the answer.
No,
that
I know-
I'd
I
like
know-
to hear.
I know
Not
my
a
answer.
hotel. It
I know
has to
mine.
be a park.
I know mine.
Okay. Who wants to start?
I'll go.
Okay.
Wait, does it have to be currently available?
I'm
Disney
going to say
Park.
yes.
Oh.
I'm going to say
So
yes.
it's
And
not
remember,
something
this
that
also,
was available like
I
a
didn't-
year ago.
I
No.
didn't ask, what's your favorite meal? This is your last meal.
Okay, as if
So
you're
there's
gonna
some strategy involved. There could be
Well-
some strategy.
Orlando's gonna want me to send him a video eating the pickle corn dog. That's
That's what you want?
is he your
No.
executioner? Is that
right,
like,
right. Is that
well, no, I mean for him, he needs one last post to only dills.
wonderful?
who gets the proceeds from that after the fact?
Yeah.
You,
Oh, okay.
Oh wow.
because
that's
usually
nice.
you're my videographer.
It's
That's
true.
very nice of you.
It's true.
28-ounce ribeye for 2 from Le Cellier.
Wow. I still haven't been there yet. I know.
We
I
You're
know.
just we just
You're
went
not missing
thanks to
anything
Tyler and Lindsay.
other than a bunch of salt.
Hey, I thought the steak was wonderful.
I normally get
Steak
the
is
fillet
great.
there, and the fillet is always very,
fillet's
very well
good.
done. But no, the massive ribeye for 2.
because it's your final meal. Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah, no,
With a nice glass of like a really nice Cabernet.
Okay.
Go ahead, Ross.
Go for it, Ross.
yeah,
I already
Ross
know he's
is
going
good.
freaking. I know where he's going.
It's meal, by the way, not drink.
I'm assuming he's going to Animal Kingdom.
No,
No.
I
no,
think
he's gonna go to the Be Our Guest.
no,
Yep.
no. Cheeseburger spring rolls.
Wow.
You
Just
kidding?
the
And-
whole cart.
And,
Why?
and,
Taking the whole cart.
and a strawberry milkshake from the Plaza restaurant on Main Street.
Why the cheeseburger spring rolls?
Dude, I could eat those. I ate them for breakfast the last time we were in
Yeah,
Magic.
they're amazing. I'm not denying you that.
They're not that good.
I think they're really good.
Oh, yeah.
But that's your last thing?
If I'm eating, yeah, sure, fuck it.
I mean, they'll they might help protect his arteries.
I eat steak everywhere around the country.
Oh,
I don't
good
get
for you.
cheeseburger
Oh,
spring
good
rolls.
on you, Mr.
Yeah.
Fancy Pants.
I'm just saying.
That's
I mean,
lovely.
like you pick this steak where you could get it literally anywhere. I don't know. I don't know. It's a good. I mean, it's a
my
good.
last meal is always going to be a nice steak, no matter where I am. Like,
I don't know. I'm just saying, cheeseburger steak, spring rolls.
All
Were
right,
you
what
gonna
about
pick
Martin?
those? What were you gonna pick?
what do you got, Martin?
So okay, well, no, I have to make a quick anecdote about what Will just said. My last meal is always going to be a steak. That reminds me of Law-Abiding Citizen with Jerome Butler. He's in a cell and he just demands a meal from Del Frisco's, which is a T-bone steak, and like he then eats it. He shares it with his cellmate and just takes the T-bone and freaking just jabs him with it. I love that movie, but that's a nice tangent. My last meal, man, I don't want to. I honestly can't say I've had a park meal that is like, oh my
What was
goodness.
your answer that was not here anymore?
Yeah. What would it have been?
It would have been the original waffle in Sleepy Hollow, the one that
Back.
was available like 2 years ago.
Yeah. Listen,
It's back.
It's different though.
it is different.
It's different.
And listen, I'm with you.
Yeah, the
because
chicken and waffles
Gaston's
different.
had that pretzel bun sandwich that I
Right,
love.
and I almost
They
said
got-
that
They
too.
got rid of that bad
I
boy because they
almost said
found out
that.
I liked it. They went, hold on a minute. There's some fat guy from Wisconsin that likes this. We better get rid of that shit as soon as we can.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, we'll turn it into some flatbread. That shit sucked.
Yeah.
They got
Yeah.
rid of it. Now they make
Now-
something else.
I do have favorite meals that are on property, but they're not at a theme park.
Yep. Out of
Something,
park.
something, and Albert, something.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I mean that 4 or 5 hour meal alone is gonna, that's how you extend your life, right? For 4 or 5 more hours.
And okay. So I would, if I knew it was all ending anyway, I would want it to just be like a classic. Yeah, that makes sense. That's Josh, like fun moment. And so I would get like just a Mickey ice cream bar. And people would say, did he love Mickey ice cream bars? And
No.
Julie would be like, no, he never got. He never.
Nope.
And just the fact that like that irony. And then if I could somehow have it, and I'm sure it would happen, that like I would take a bite and half of it would fall on the ground on top of it. Like that type of Seinfeldish story, I feel would be like the perfect accompanying of my life.
Yeah.
And so that's what I would go with. A not even enjoying just Mickey ice cream bar. Classic Josh Albright. So there you go. Out of all of that, I think that I like Will's answer the most, but I wouldn't have been that smart to think just get a huge steak and eat it until I puke. I went completely the opposite direction. So there you go, Mr. Blum. Thank you for that. All right, boys. Pretty good. Anything else anyone wants to add, say, any shout outs, anything of the sort before we end this son bitch?
I'm winded.
Go buy the Lego Game Boy set.
Yeah,
It
I
hits
get.
it hits all the nostalgia.
Can you play it?
Mm.
I mean, I could push the buttons.
No,
The
but I
D-pad
did.
works.
I saw something from a company
Somebody's
they're
doing it.
making- Yeah, they're making
Mhm.
like a little like retrofit thing for it.
Yep, where
Yeah,
you can
turn it
actually
into-
play a cartridge.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
like that's so sick.
Yeah. That's what I want.
Yeah, I
It
want to
is
say
cool.
a shout out to a guy named Jordan that I met in New York at the Plastic Pizza booth. Turned out being a really cool guy. We had really great conversation throughout the weekend. So if you're listening, hi.
Hi, Jordan. How you doing? Yeah. All right.
Hey, you know what? No. Hold on. Last minute thoughts. It was really nice to see Jim and Aaron at
Yes.
at the show.
Yes. Yes, it was. Always good to see Jim and Aaron. I grabbed his butt. Not
Speaking
even-
of butts,
Yeah.
don't forget the awesome dude Brian. Butts on things
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
Brian.
with some of those awesome pins this past
Yep.
week.
A lot of butts on things. Pins were purchased
Yes, they
as
were.
well. No, it was a good time. There were a lot of awesome memories that happened in New York. One that I don't know, maybe I'll share someday, but I will not soon forget. And it was awesome just being able to be there with the kiddo too. You know, I brought the 8-year-old, soon to be 9-year-old along. Did not know exactly what I was going to be getting into. You know, Dan talked about the smells and the people. And, there were a lot of times that he was like, "What is that smell?" And I was like, "That's New York, bud." And
It's not pizza.
that was the only way I could really describe it. But no, that will not be a trip that I forget anytime soon. And it was just awesome that I was able to bring him along and see most of you guys, obviously, besides Ross, who I was thinking about. I was saying I wish Ross was here, not Mark, just Ross. But appreciate you boys. It was a blast. Look forward to seeing you guys all very soon, maybe in like less than a month. We got a lot of more exciting things coming up in the world of the Degens. Thank you for sticking with us, enjoying our content, and be a part of the Dapper Degens family. We appreciate you. Make sure to tune in next time because we are not done yet.
Subscribe.